MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today's spring training action from the Cactus League between the Colorado Rockies and the Diamondbacks. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. What's going to be the key for them today, Steve?
Well, hopefully with the wind blowing out, you can see two guys down line with their eyes too big. Oh my gosh, I'm going to hit out there that wind. Stay focused, but if you get something up in the zone, throw it. Hisashi Wakuma, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. DK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. He's got a career ERA in the low threes. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
And with that, bringing a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. DK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Ray Freeman may not be the best in his position defensively, but he is very reliable. He makes all the routine plays. He's going to pick a few here and there. Somebody that you really like to have over first base.
Starling Marte, as for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Number 6.
Underway, the ballpark this afternoon. The first pitch is in there for strike one.
First back, 110.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Swinging pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number one. Sliding into the box, Delano Shields, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Iwakuma appears in, first pitch on his way. Oh, the fastball just about undressed in there. It's ball one. The rain, as we mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. DK, how do you like playing the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes at the plate, bang gloves would get wet while the rain made a little bit over the hill.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one, working the play is Larry Bullard.
Yep, Bullard's got a pretty good strike zone all around. He misses a call every once in a while in the corners, but who umpire doesn't?
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, a lot of times with a sinker ball out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he gets surprised with that high fastball, maybe force him every once in a while, and when he does, he forgets.
Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of his zone that time, but he stays alive. And now a slider in there for a full third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top 2 guys on base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make the team go, so that's a good job here setting down to start the ball game.
Miguel Sano gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. A little party there, no balls in strike.
Just really free and easy out there in his first inning. Keep that ball right by him.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he comes back with fastball. 1-2 now. Faces the Rockies here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondback lineup card. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Just don't be stupid up there. Don't chase balls out of the zone. Move guys along when the situation calls for it. Play the game.
Jack Morris gets the start for Colorado in this one. DK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
Now we have a chance. Let's bring a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, hey, out in that corner outfield spot, a very reliable left fielder. Not somebody who's going to make the great plays, but every routine ball gets as good as goal.
Freddie Freeman comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Behind on that one, now behind in the count of 1. Yes, taken. Now it's 0-2. And classic 0-2 pitch is the changeup. Misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
It looked like he had things in control to start him out. And now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And now in advance of the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate. So press the reset button. Fastball call, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work it back to 3-2, and maybe got a little too patient with this one. That'll get pitching wishes he had that.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. It's swung out and hit in the air for the line right. Sano is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Steve Finley gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Nothing doing so far here. He needs to put up that right just to make his head work a little bit.
Shot foul with the plate, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now enough speed well inside and forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, he'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. 2 out and away on. That's in there, and the run count full, 3-2.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hair like it's going to be inside, and then tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Got him hooking, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. After 1, no score. Ryan Zimmerman makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
As you look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I think he gets him out 9 of them. But here he just has to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
In now, Kelly Johnson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Iwakuma comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at the call strike. It's 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball swing on and misses the first out.
How about that sequence right there? Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise when he's out there today. Just straight hard stuff. He gets a 3-pitch. See you later.
Here's the catcher, Travis Darno. As the first pitch here has been high. It's ball 1. And the strike to even the count. 1-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There, like he was taking all the way. He may not get another pitch catches that much of the plate.
Swing and miss on the fastball. It's 1-2.
Now you got to be aware of that sinker. When he takes a strike out right now, I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
No score here as we play number 2. Chop foul with the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Holliday. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straight away left as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, this pitch is just a little bit in. Not really a terrible location at all. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage. He absolutely did some damage right there. So 2-run shot.
Standing in now, Corey Spangenberg. And this one's tapped foul with home plate. Now swing and fly ball. Holliday on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Wait, he had the right idea there, so he knows things. He tried to go away with this ball. He got under just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Elvis Andrews into the box here at the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, a ball high in the air over toward foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 2 out and away on. Shot foul at the plate, and we'll do again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Shot foul over towards the dugout. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The third first is in time, and the inning is over. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Nolan Arenado will dig in. A silver slugger winner nationally a season ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped to the plate, but that one rolls foul. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Now 2-0 here early. They get the leadoff man on to start second. See how they want to play things from here.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Ripped on the ground first. Oh, he heats him up a bit. And pretty fortunate here is they do wind up getting the out of first, although the runner will advance to second.
Yeah, I think he got how he had to slow down to second. So much so that he doesn't let the ball move well away. And now the ball takes away any thought of no play. So he's just going to take it over the bag and get it out there.
Here's the catcher shot over Perez. In the dirt, and now let's see. But fortunately here, no advance. 1 out and a runner on second base. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Marte. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straight away left. And the Diamondbacks come back to tie this 1-2.
He was guessing up there, he was guessing right. He gets all over that thing like a shaggy dog. Flies over the wall.
Get Lowry now. This looks like a bit of a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Well, he was right back at that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away without it.
And a pitch in third as he lays off. It's 1-1. Looking right up the ladder that time. It's 1-2.
Doing a good job right there, tying him up inside. Got it on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot out here. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, this is how you got to do it. If you give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quicker. He's still upset, don't get me wrong, but it's when you blow it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Adeiny Hechavarria gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone to the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but missed badly. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And now time will be called here to see the pitching coach making his way after the mound to pay a quick visit. Hisashi Okuma steps in now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. On high in the air. Zimmerman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. We play 2, and we're deadlocked now with 2 apiece. Jack Morris sets the lead off the third at 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know, it's a tough inning when pitcher needs off. Because most of the time, the guys just flat out can't hit. Who knows? Maybe he gets something started here and help himself out.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 1-1.
You see his pitch count here so far. He probably won't get a chance to throw too much longer here in spring training day.
Yeah, he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Swing and misses to strike the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out 1 way.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. He sends him down easily for the first out of the third.
Digging in to try it again. Starting Marte. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, this one definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
In there, no balls in strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. Freeman is there for it. 2 gone.
Wow, that's got to be a frustrating at-bat right here. You feel like you're all over a bit, and then maybe your mechanics break down just a little bit, you get underneath it, and it's going to harm the bottom.
Delano Shields in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
That's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Just doesn't manage to get a piece there. This is bounce foul. 2 out and away on. Off the plate again. Hits a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Right side. Oh, what a step on the slide. The throw. It's there. He got him. Wow, man, look easy. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. We'll head down to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. And here comes Freddie Freeman. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. High fly ball off the straightaway center. The Shields is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the third. So 1 guy in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. Morris gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Now high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, what do you do on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway. If he finds himself a strike, you can now throw anything off him.
Hit hard on the ground, second. Spangenberg is there on the first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in is center fielder Steve Finley. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead with a fastball, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Jammed a bit there as it's fouled to the plate. And lays off the 0-2 splitter, 1-2 now. And it's the 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough, no guy's going to try and get him to chase. So now 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Strike 3 call as he can't get the bat off his shoulder. Side retired. Diamondbacks down in order. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Miguel Sano is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy to make a big change in this game in one swing of the bat because you know he has big time power.
Fastball in there for a full strike.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm totally throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Swing and miss, and he's in control 0-2.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
That misses 1-2.
Like, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And that misses 2-2. Still 2-2. Iwakuma's ready. The 2-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is the Gold Glove Red, and he's got it one away.
When we'll take a look here at his pitch now, you can see, at least early on, he's been around the plate quite a bit. 36 strikes so far, but that's a sign his location is where it needs to be.
Ryan Zimmerman drives in after getting base hit and later scoring the first time around. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this one's down the middle, ball and strike. Outside, 2-1. And here's the ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Well, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters. He executed that plan to perfection early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Stepping in, Kelly Johnson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he went down in flames too. That was just 3 pitches.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out, no on. That's inside. 2-0. And he'll just watch the splitter here. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's falling behind now. 3-1.
And he's got a little work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Comes back with a good slider there. It's full 3-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Tap foul with home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Throws in for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 out, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even 2 apiece. All right, Dickey will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring. Now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He singled his last time. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. Nothing in 2 now. And no strike 3 called. He gets a little help there. 1 away.
Not even the best players are going to do a bad call from time to time. To me, that's not strike. I think to him, that's not strike either. But hey, guy in blue, it's strike 3. He's the only one that counts.
Matt Holliday standing in now. This is in right out toward left field. Marte going back to the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. It's a solo home run from Matt Holliday. And the Diamondbacks forge ahead. It's now 3-2.
Well, this is the chance to take work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his half zone. He jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Swinging pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Salvador Perez has a multiple Gold Glove win behind the plate, including in 2015. But he can definitely do some damage with that as well.
1 out, no on. Double ball. He can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for round number 2.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. So, you know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy and start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed off. He comes right after the next guy in the lineup. I'm a pitching coach. That's what I want to see.
Here's Jim Lowry now. Goes the other way with this. It's in the air down the line left. Marte is there. They'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We play 4. It's now 3-2 Arizona. Leading off the inning, Travis Arnold, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Here Wakuma steps into the line. First pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it should be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so we should be fine for the time being.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything. He should be swinging it.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arm extended on that one.
And that's over 3-1.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but you need a strike, any pitch will do.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Fastball is taken for a strike. He runs it full 3-2.
Yeah, he's trying to make sure that he doesn't allow that first walk. He's working back to full count now after being behind the count 3-0.
And a good eye here. He takes ball 4, and it's a base on ball to lead off the 5th inning.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
Corey Spangenberg is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0-1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out toward 2nd. Glove by Lowry. Hechavarria for 1 on the Freeman, and they get the double play.
Boy, this is just a gift right here. I mean, when you got a pitcher out there and you can't find the strike on the map, why are you going to help him? You go up there and swing at the first pitch, and if you do, you better not bounce into a double play. That's bad baseball right there.
Elvis Andrews is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first strike.
Well, at the very least, he went down active. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that's going to happen sometimes.
In tight with the curveball. Back up on a little air, and it's ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started a little too far inside though.
Now swinging the ball high in the air over toward foul ground. Freeman is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. Rockies are down quietly. They cradle 3-2. Nick Carnes will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring. Adeiny Hechavarria will dig in. He singled his first time around. And that's in there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. On that fastball, too much for him there, 1-2.
You know what, these days, some of the guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he misses his pitch as well, he can still be playing fast and have to deal with it.
The 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can bet they love a ball 4 here. But I'll let this guy have a shot to run him over.
And that misses ball 4 now. Leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a 1 run, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this one here.
The pitcher, Sashi Iwakuma, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook situation here, guys.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. You know, if you've given me a nickel here, I'd have thought he was bunting that time.
Yeah, that one caught me by surprise, too. I don't know why you want him swinging the bat.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Foul right at the plate, the count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. 1-2 with an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches out of your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
Now move over to first. Runner back safely. And again throw. And a dive, but he's back. Runner's on move for second. Hitting for strike 3. The throw. It's Hank Fernandez, and they got him a second.
I didn't really expect to see anybody on the 2 count. And it definitely backfired as it turns into a strike out throw out double play.
So like now with a lefty and a right-hander up the throw. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a cold strike here on borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. Not in time. He's in there with a double.
And the way their starters on, another run here, that might be all they need. He's in the scoring position now with a double.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle of zone 1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Fifth inning player in a 3-2 ball game. Here's a late swing and miss, strike 2.
He's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
And Lars waiting for third. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Chase Headley will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Chase Headley.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taking until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Ronnie bailing out with a swing, 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out one way.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back and being down 3-0 to start the inning. Things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Here's Starling Marte. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. You'll against the sign. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that finds him outfield grass. It's a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Well, you'll see how late he is on his fastball. I mean, he nearly takes this out of the catcher's glove, but somehow he's able to steer it fair down the line and he cruises in with a double.
Must be expecting the hitter to go the other way as the outfield shifts to the right. We'll see if that has an impact. And now some action in the Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both the lefty and the righty up the throw. Stepping in now, Delano Shields as he'll swing and miss at the first pitch slider, strike 1. Belted high in the air out to left. Holliday going back at the track, the wall. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot that's straight away left as they take the lead 4-3. Miguel Sano will stand in now. He struck out and fly out over 2 thus far. On his way to pitch number 75. Tough slider there as he grounds it foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and miss on the slider. He's quickly behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. Guys, work that out for him now.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
Believe it, it's way too soon to start worrying about how a guy's hitting. Even though this is 2 strikeouts for him now, spring training is mostly about just getting your body ready for the season. Getting used to being in there day after day. I don't think he'll be too worried about his stats. At least he should be.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he'll swing at first pitch and grounded foul off to the right. It's strike 1. A 1 pitch on his way. Tries to shake the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. You get a sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
He's falling behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. Now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and fly ball. And no shot for Holliday, it's a foul ball. And Zimmerman will watch this one miss for ball 4.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Kelly Johnson stands into the box. He's 0-2 so far in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
4 runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Now a ball softly hit and foul off to the left, strike 1. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. Shot foul with the plate, he stays alive, still 0-2. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential flag bunt. Swing and a miss, blew a fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, 4-3 Colorado. Adam Warren will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 46, Adam Warren.
Leading off the inning, Steve Finley, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now right-hander is starting to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Swing and grounder foul off to the left. And he watches a cold strike at the knees, no balls and 2 strikes. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball, it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
He'll definitely give you something to think about out there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2-2 count, here it comes. Shot foul over towards the cooking box. 3-2 now, something that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick out of that.
And now he misses, so leadoff man head down first on ball 4, start the bottom of the 6th.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave a good battle there. He never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Nolan Arenado will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. He's set, here it comes. In there, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Chop foul right home plate. Slider, good two-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
You showed that slider run away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call that two-seamer running in.
Good job to score that one away and stay alive. They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even a 2-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just in these last 2 hitters.
4-3 on short here as we play inning number 6. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line for the alley in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And you know the game goes right now, sitting back on the highest dip, because that's what he's freaking all day, every day. Hit the ball in the middle, hit hard.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Rounded back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. Back to first, and they're able to take care of Holliday as well. A double play.
Oh, that is a sweet play right there. He's trying to get this ball to second quickly, so he feels it and shoots this thing all in one motion.
Salvador Perez will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 to get a look at his 2-run homer. It was a big blow early on. Rushing the strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
If you didn't have the double play, you could still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Trying to hold the lead. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Men on third with 2 down. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Shields. Makes the catch and out with the tire to the side. 1 left for Arizona. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Back here on the show. Rockies out on top of this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Travis d'Arnaud is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Seemed to me like the wheels were coming off for this guy a bit in the 6th inning. Any surprise he's back out there for the 7th?
A little. I mean, this deep into a start, that's usually when you say, we'll let the bullpen take care of it from here. Apparently, though, they think he got something left.
Swing and ball drop foul right home plate. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. He started in his zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect it. Turned out to be a good take.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's come full now to 3-2.
That's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you got a guy out there that's getting up there and pitch down.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and run out of gas out there.
Corey Strangenberg will dig in. He's flown out and get into a double play in 2 trips. He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw. On a quick time to pitch out. He'll be thrown out easily at second.
You know, some managers don't like to call for the pitch out right away, thinking if they guess wrong, it changes the whole at-bat. But here, they had a good idea he'd be running in. Turns out they were right.
And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike. And the way he sliders in there, he's in control 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
One thing to keep in mind, he could bat third in the next half inning, so you wonder if this half inning could be the last one we see of him out there.
Elvis Andrews will stand in. He struck out and popped down in 2 trips.
Well, that great start to play. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
And slider tails outside for ball 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Whipping toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under the quarter away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. That remains a 4-3 game. Yorbis Medina will get the ball now as they'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, Kit Lowry as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
It's a close ball game, but starting to get late. They need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And now a pitch is taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Smoke on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field, so the time runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Not only that, got to put the time run on base to start the bottom of the 7th. That's also going to get this crowd involved a bit more too.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Adeiny Hechavarria, and Gus representing the possible go-ahead run.
You've got to make sure he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
In there, base hit.
Boy, does the tide turn here? That's a good question. This one is a perfect start to the end. Get the time run on second base. The go-ahead runs on first base as well. Still no way out. And the decision moving here, whether to pump these guys up or try and roll the dice a little bit on this next guy and see if he can get the rally going.
So stepping in, it's Sashi Wakuma as he'll look to bring on that time run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the way, 1 ball and no strikes. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And they'll lay off the fastball away here, 2-1 now.
He's got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose some man of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
2-1 pitch, the fastball swung on, missed 2-2. How about that call?
I don't understand. You've got 2 on, nobody out. He has to be button here.
And here's the ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And he takes strike 3 call on the fastball, 1 gone.
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for the swing. Well, the guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
And that'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a rolling trend so far, but man, you just got to be able to put the ball in play. He's got runners in scoring position.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but you can make him bring something up.
Goes the other way, and it's in the air out to left. Marte will get there with ease as he puts it away for round number 2.
And you see his pitches. It's up, but it's up far enough. He can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up with a lazy fly ball.
Josh Reddick stepping down in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance of redemption too, because he hasn't done much in his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all that with a base hit right here.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ballgame so far. set. Here's the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marte is under it. And that's the third out. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. The Rockies are out in front, 4-3. Tyler Flowers is going to be actually getting going here to lead off the top of the 8th. Jim Patricia, who's coming from the bullpen now, to take over starting number 8. Hold the string on that one strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look at the changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. A little late on the fastball, but able to spoil that one off, and they'll get another chance. Ready on 1 and 2. Hard center misses 2 and 2. Shot foul with the plate. The count holds at 2 and 2. Look out! Don't want to hit him. It's full 3 and 2. Starling Marte will be next. On the only battle for so long, he's finally sat down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far. As you get a look here at line score through the first 7. Starling Marte steps in here. He'll keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Well, yeah, great at that last time up. He'll look for another pitch to drive right here.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
He get flat out wide. I mean, once this thing got down, he figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy, man.
The line with Shields will stand in again as we flash back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run. It really got his guys going. He comes set. Here's a nothing pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's why 2-0.
That rain is really coming down now. That's as hard as it's been all afternoon.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Pretty clear. The plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
4-3 on short here as we play the 8th. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Marte off for second. Pitches a ball strike to throw. The tag. He's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and finding the tag in time.
That's a big time throw right there. I mean, a big time throw. Anytime you get this guy, you got something.
Good battle. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Rockies are down quietly, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Luke Gregerson is on that bullpen now. He'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Luke Gregerson.
Leading off the inning, Steve Finley. And they'll need him to get something going here.
But it's been a great game so far. They're only down by 1. So getting the field guy on would be huge for them.
Now, actually, in the bullpen, as their closer starts to get loose out there. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's nothing in 1.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring at right in the face. He doesn't be able to recognize these pitches that are well out of zone.
Strike 2 call on the inner half. 0-2 now. Oh, he got it off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1 and 2.
And even on 0-2, you know what guy can get into a cover level up there.
Luck him out as his woes continue. That's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout of the game. I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beat. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Line drive left. Marte is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
And he'll get there down base with a potential tying run. This ball doesn't want to run for him and winds up finding the outfield as well.
Matt Holliday coming now 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been important game. That man out there now. He's held his ground. He made it to the tube this one. Still holding on to that lead.
First offering on his way. And this one's nowhere close as it bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing, a ball hits softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Yeah, this is the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess it figures wide enough success when you get to 1-2.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Salvador Perez will be next. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4, so now potential time run here is a board late in the game.
Yeah, they went to the slider there, 3-2. That's a pitch we were really hoping that they would see fastballs into it, but it didn't work out that time. You wind up losing it.
Salvador Perez steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the bar, just like he did in the second. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. But fortunately, no advance. A 1-0 delivery. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. 2 out with man at first. Singer is right there for a called strike 2. 1-2, here it comes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And a foul pop behind the plate, and this will not be caught as a foul ball. And this was just a battlefield of count of 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor too because that's the tying run over there first base. So he's likely scoring on extra base hit.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Strike 3 and a potential tying run left on base as the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They still trail it here 4-3. Miguel Sano will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup. That's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get going today. It happens.
Gets to the plate as a slider for a strike. It's all not up at 1-1. And now a real good cut of that slider. He's behind 1 and 2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner. He has to go there.
And the slider's in the third. He lays off it for a ball. Foul back. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick. And that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame.
Well, there it is. Patrick, my friend. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he'll go after the first pitch when he comes up empty at strike 1.
Hitting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead of the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Shot weakly to the left.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Kelly Johnson stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runner go for second. Pulls this one in the air out of the right field. Reddick is there. 2 down. Travis d'Arnaud steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Line toward right center. Rick under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Rockies lead this one, 4-3. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Kenley Jansen.
Striking in to start the ninth. Ken Lowry as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Second baseman, Shannon Lowry.
High in the air out to center field. The Shields is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch in the inning there. Gave a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Adeiny Hechavarria digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Jansen comes set. Here's the pitch, and this one's not close. It's in third for ball 1. The pitch. 1-0 pitch to the slider, swing on a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man. And the big pitch coming here late, so a step out after time. The set and a 1-1 pitch. Up and in on the hands, it's 2 balls and strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Oh, he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. So a solo shot here left center field, as that'll pull even at 4 apiece.
But that's exactly the kind of that. And the kind of swing you don't want to see here in spring training. He's on this pitch all the way, and he looks like he's in mid-season form here, and that was a ball. It's nice to get things started early.
Alex Rodriguez will grab it after pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with victory. The putter runs outside, hole 1. The home run estimated 414 feet officially. 1 out, nobody on. And the pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't run what just happened.
Here he comes on 2-0. Ball 3. Ball flying around the yard. This one, as you see so far there. And he lays off ball 4, so now potential win run is aboard at first.
That probably should have been a strike, but you know, sometimes you'll get that call. You put the man on here on the 4-pitch walk.
Here's the first baseman, Freeman. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Nervous time now in the third base dugout.
That nervous time up here. My heart's racing. I'm just watching this game.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, show no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that didn't want any part of it. Likely lays off the fastball there. It's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. The Shields has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I gotta expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you gotta guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
And that misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's a 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Ball strike 2 on the cutter. He's behind in the count now. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Straight 3 and the potential go-ahead run left on base. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 4-4. Luis Aguilar will come on now. He'll take over to start the extra frame.
Luis Aguilar.
Corey Spangenberg ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, they sent him back in last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down in for a ball. It's 1-0.
And now you're in the 10th inning. I don't think anybody in that visiting dugout expected that we'd still be playing, but you got to put that bottom of the ninth behind you and get on with it. You can still win this ballgame.
Sneaks a fastball by into the letters. It's 1-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Now ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And no shot for Holliday. It's a foul ball. And this is in the air down the left field line into foul territory. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but you wind up staying right with it and running it down.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Let's look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man now. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2.
94 on the outer edge. You can't help but take that.
Swing and a liner. Foul. One out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Finley, 2 down.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Standing in now, the pitcher, Kenley Jansen. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still all square at 4 apiece. Adeiny Hechavarria will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning. Into the box now, Steve Finley. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Toward left center and fairly deep. Back goes to Shields, still going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Nolan Arenado digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Heading out toward shallow right. Sano is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning.
Great.
Matt Holliday gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped foul right at home plate at strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Taken high and deep to right. Sano ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. This game's all tied at 4. Starling Marte comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. This man out for his 2nd inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
And he lays off for ball 1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle, comes from the first base side. It's not straight either. It's moving.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Wow. You know, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ball game. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Delino DeShields comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Ground ball right side. Lowry's got it. Throw gets him 2 down.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Miguel Sano will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time.
Well, a rough day so far. He's already got a hat trick, so I think it would be nice just to see him put some wood on it.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And another foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 4-4. Mike Dunn will take over now to start the home 11th, knowing that just 1 would be the end of this ball game. Salvador Perez steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Marte going back at the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Quick outs are the key at this point in the ball game. Save your bullets. You never know how far you're going to have to go.
Jed Lowry will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Adeiny Hechavarria will get another crack at it here as we flash you back to the 9th inning. This solo home run was a big one as it helped to get us to where we are now in the extra innings. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. D-backs are down on 4 pitches. Score remains tied at 4. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ball game.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's put together 2 spotless innings so far out of the bullpen. I think a third would be above and beyond the call of duty.
Stepping up to the plate, Kelly Johnson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Lowry's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, they really bunched him up on that 2-seam fastball right there. It's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Here's the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Push to the right side. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still all square at 4 apiece. David Hernandez will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and he'll need to get 3 outs here to push this game on to the 13th. A.J. Pierzynski will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
A.J. Pierzynski.
Now here's a fly ball hit out toward Marte in left. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw 1 slider, and you get yourself an out. Now, that'll help you settle right into the game.
Freddie Freeman digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the difference between a 2-for-6 and a 1-for-6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Marte has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, and they've had his number all through this one. He's now 1 for 6 in this ball game. Man, that hurts.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Grounded to the right. Fielded by Spangenberg. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. This game's all tied at 4. Jeremy Werdekemper will come on now as he'll take over on the mound to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Jeremy Werdekemper.
Corey Spangenberg will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Arenado is right there. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And with a runner on here, it would appear that they're going to have to let the pitcher take his hacks because they've burned up all their remaining position players. David Hernandez comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here it comes, 2-0. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
And you got a guy up there trying to give you an out. And the last thing you want to do is walk him to put him on base for free.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed, 2-1. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike two.
Yeah, the velocity.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are tied 4-4. Guido Knudsen will come on now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. Steve Finley struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he absolutely needed that one. He's staring the old sombrero right in the face, but puts a good swing on the ball there and gets himself a base hit.
Nolan Arenado will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
The 1-0 delivery. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sano sprinting after it, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And you know, there are times in a game when you just have to challenge somebody. And like it or not, I think this is one of those times.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Kind of hard to think that he wouldn't have had an idea that a fastball might be coming here, but judging by his reaction, I should say lack of reaction, I guess not.
Matt Holliday standing in now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Sano giving chase, and foul. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. A step on the bag for 1. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Hang with us, folks. We'll keep going till we get a winner, and we are tied 4-4. Delino DeShields steps in to begin the inning.
For the Rockies, center fielder number 3, Delino DeShields.
Now the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And if you're wondering who's still available in the Arizona bullpen, there you go. We'll see if they think about playing the percentages here. Miguel Sano ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
This is line to left, and that's down in front of Holliday for a base hit.
Oh for 5? Say hello to 1 for 6. Talk about a much-needed base hit. Now he can sleep tonight.
Ready now, Ryan Zimmerman. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Emilio Jimenez is going to make an appearance now as he'll take over here in the 14th inning.
Emilio Jimenez.
Ryan Zimmerman will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Hoping to keep it tied, here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. Hechavarria for 1 on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Ready for another chance? Kelly Johnson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a pickoff throw to third. Runner's back.
Keeping him close.
Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Good swing by Johnson, but he still comes up empty. 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Felipe Silva is going to make an appearance now as he'll take over here in the 14th inning.
Felipe Silva.
Salvador Perez steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Into the seats, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Andrus will take this one in with 2 hands for the first out.
Now this deep in extra innings, they're just going to say, hey, this is your game now, pal. We need you to go as long as you can. And at least he started this inning off on the right foot.
Jed Lowry digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Sano, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Adeiny Hechavarria digs in yet again. If you remember, he hit a big home run back in the 9th inning. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Spangenberg has it on to first, and we're headed for a 15th. Travis d'Arnaud is set to go at the plate to lead off the top half.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
The batter number 15.
Corey Spangenberg stands in here trying to get off the schneid. He's 0 for 5 so far.
Yeah, it's been a rough one for him, but he's got to let it go. You know, 1 for 6 is, what, 167 points better than an 0 for 6. And I'm not even sure how he did that math so fast.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. Now this is popped meekly in the air, playable on the infield. And Lowry will put this away for out number 2.
Shortstop.
Elvis Andrus Digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Down the third baseline. Gloved by Arenado. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Emilio Jimenez is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half.
Jimenez.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Freddie Freeman looking to turn things around here. He's just 1 for 6 in this one. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Sano over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter,
Josh Reddick trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far.
Yeah, but one hit will do a lot to take that bad taste out of your mouth. Just one.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. Felipe Silva steps in to begin the inning. Outfield comes way in here, the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it. If you can locate that pitch with movement on the inside corner, nobody's touching that thing. I mean, that's as good as it gets right there.
Here's Starling Marte. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. On the ground to third. Arenado has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Center fielder, number 3.
Delino DeShields comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the... Steve Finley is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half.
Steve Finley.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. Now here it comes. Fly ball heading for the alley. DeShields is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The left fielder, number 7.
And you just have to figure that one of these teams is finally going to string together a couple of hits to win this thing. There's your winning run in scoring position here in the 16th, just begging to be driven in.
Matt Holliday standing in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. To short. Andres fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 14, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez Digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Miguel Sano is set to go at the plate to lead off the top half.
Right fielder, Miguel Sano.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
You can tell now in his fourth inning of work out of the bullpen, he's looking a little gassed.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman, and he strikes out again, and that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. Ryan Zimmerman steps in looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game.
Well, anytime you can put together a 3-hit game, you're doing something right out there, and we'll see if he can pull it off.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Number 24, Kelly Johnson.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's ball one now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Swing and a high chopper. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the Jed Lowry is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half.
Lowry.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
You're going to see the location of this pitch on Show Track. It's actually in a great spot, a couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you'd think all a guy could do is chop that and foul it, but he gets those hands through very quickly, and he just yanks it.
Here's Hechavarria now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Marte on the move. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Emilio Jimenez comes to the plate, possibly receiving the bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Possible winning run on first. 1 man away. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. DeShields is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. On to first, a double play. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one. Travis d'Arnaud steps in to begin the inning.
Leading off for Colorado, catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
He's working into his 5th inning out of the bullpen, so he's likely well beyond what was expected of him.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's another 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, a 3-2 count leading off the inning. Is this in the zone? Doesn't look like it from that angle. Maybe he thought it was too close to take, but I think it should be on first base right now.
Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one.
Here in extra innings, sometimes you've got to let guys go longer than you'd like, and you see his pitch count there.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Hit hard back up the middle. Hechavarria for one. On to Freeman, and they turn the double. Freddie Freeman is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Darno scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder
Josh Reddick digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
There you go. Now that potential winning run is on at first base. I don't think they'll try to bunt him over here either. Not with one out already. They'll be open for a gapper to try and end this right here, right now.
Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Nolan Arenado comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Matt Holliday gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And there's ball 3. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And no offer by Holliday, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Well, with 2 away here, you are running a little bit of a risk by putting him on. Now another walk would end it, but at least you give yourself a few more options to get a force out, and you can get out of this inning still tied.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Salvador Perez, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Yeah, I think the entire game has led to this moment right here. Now we'll see if he can come through, or if the pitcher can somehow get out of this game.
And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the Diamondbacks are going to walk off winners.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire, and sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
And guys, the D-backs offensively were led this afternoon by the man you see here, Matt Holliday. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but